Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Alright. Man, you guys are all here. Just started it. Been on for like 30 seconds. I love Mexico, Shadow. Hey, Jerome, are you noticing, is your live streams getting a lot less people than normal? Mine has definitely been getting a lot less. I've been struggling to get past about 30 in a stream, so. All right. Oh, you're in YouTube jail. So, yep. Ah, dang. What did they say? You picked something up? Is that what happened? Micah, do you know the word? I think I do. Okay, mine says 6. Yeah, we got about 6 people in here right now. Yeah, Micah, I think you're probably right. So, yeah, Jerome, you too. Sounds about right, guys. So, I guess all we can do is just keep going. So keep streaming and all that, and we'll see. Yeah, a couple of World War II helmets right here. U.S. Navy. Okay, been working on reappeal. Reappeal it for 4 days. Dang, man. Okay, that sucks. It happened to me not too long ago. They surprisingly accepted my appeal, so crazy. Green Hood, how you doing, bud? Thanks for being back. Sorry, dude, I get busy, so I can't watch something, or sometimes, nah, no worries. No worries at all, man. Yeah, it's not that. It's just YouTube sometimes doesn't push the stream. It doesn't notify a lot of people, so anyway, sound a lot better. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm starting to feel better. It's just the cough. The cough is still lingering, but other than that, I'm good, man. Plan on getting a conversion kit. Okay, Shadow, for which one? How good is your eyesight? I think it's like 20/20, something like that. I haven't had any issues with it. So third time they said so. First was a heavy warning. Oh, okay. Dang. Okay. Yeah. It's Jerome. It's no joke, man. Like you'll do an appeal and they will like deny it. Like, but they wouldn't have even watched. Like, they wouldn't have even had time to watch whatever video it was that, or the period of time. I don't know. It is what it is. So from what I've heard from bigger YouTubers is that always be nice to the people. Don't like get mad. Otherwise, they will like have something out for you. So it just sucks. Let's see, Glock kit. Okay, nice, man. No Car 98Ks yet. 1911 or Glock. I personally carry a Glock, Paul. I do have a 1911. Mine's an old one, but I like both. So. What's going on in life, Cody? How's things been? Good, man. I just finished my first semester at college, so I got like a month before my next semester starts. I am going to have to go out to Utah in a couple months to do some training with the Army. So I'll be out there for like 2 or 3 months, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for YouTube while I'm out there. I might do some camping videos. I might try to go to the range. We'll see. YouTube is also getting videos, about games with guns removed. I believe it, Mike. I do, man. Did they teach you grappling? I don't think they taught us grappling. I did combatives, like combatives level 1 or whatever, but I don't think grappling was in it. Not sure. So, yep, correct. The rep set AI auto does it, and you'll have to reappeal, which I told before you can't. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, because there was a time where I tried to reappeal something, and one rep would say I could, and then another rep would say, no, I can't. So it's a mess sometimes. I got promoted to Sergeant Major. Paul, is that legit? If so, that's awesome. Yes, what you studying? Wild camping sounds good. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely do some camping for sure. But what am I studying? So I just did applied calculus, physics. I had to do another class like aviation history, and then private ground, where they teach you like the ground school portion of flying and all that, at least for your private pilot's license. So I did that. Now, next up, I've got like aviation weather, propulsion systems. There's some other stuff. It's just aviation focused at this point. So say 6, 7. There you go. I said it. And if I had to lower views, yes, the last 2.5 months, I've been shadow banned. Went from 200, my lives to 20 to 80. Yeah, no, I feel that, man. I do feel that. You see, we've been on for like 5 minutes. We got 18 people in here. I don't think I've ever had a live stream be like this even when I started. So I think there's something with the algorithm going on. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, at least I can like actually answer everybody's question. The chat's not going super crazy, but Andrew, thanks, bud. I appreciate you. And Paul, congratulations to you. Being a sergeant major, that's no joke. That's a lot of time, a lot of hard work. Was it rifle near the bottom right of the Desert Eagle? The rifle, I am not sure. I forgot you said you were going to be pilot. If you need help with propulsion systems, give me a shot. Yeah, definitely, Andrew. Absolutely, bud. Did you fix? Not yet. Haven't fixed it yet. Not quite yet. Joseph, I feel like I do remember you, man. Merry Christmas. Yeah, right back at you. Right back at you, man. So I probably won't stay on too long. We'll see. I'll probably give it a good 30 minutes and then maybe hop off or something. I may start focusing more on making videos if lives are going to continue to be like this, but we will see, guys. Do I have a stock for the POA? I do. It's a reproduction stock. I think it's in there, in that, or there. Actually, it could be back there, to be honest. A couple of random stuff. I put the Legos to, like, mask the random gun stuff I throw back there, but, so. Oldest gun is that Japanese Matchlock right there. Just an old musket, samurai musket kind of thing. Newest gun is this Tokarev TTS-12 or something. Oh, man, swiped the phone by accident, missed it. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, same. If I do lives, I'll need to change it some until YouTube is off my back. No, definitely. Let's see. So they give you like is it like a week ban or something? Like 7 days, Jerome? Something like that, right? It's always the worst. So, dude, see, good dot. Oh my gosh. God Elias? I don't know how to say your name, but yeah, you almost got me, man. 1 week ban. Dang, man. Yeah, that sucks. Let's see. Yeah, I got Boba Fett's throne room right there. Yeah. I got a couple of Legos, guys. I'll probably get some more too, so. Let's see. You're trying to get me to say genocide. That's what you're trying to get me to say. That, yeah. 1917. I've got a P14 Enfield right there. No, like, I don't think so. Do I have a 1903? I don't have a 1903 yet, but I do want one. So, bro, never too old for Legos. Yeah, definitely, man. Like the Legos. Primarily, I do like Star Wars stuff, but I do have a Twilight one to build with the wife. So, whew. Let's see. What gun do you think looks throwable? Probably at High Point, maybe. Something like that. Mike, are you trying to get me with it again, man? You got me with it last time, but I've wised up. Wised up to you. Do I have a 1920? I don't think so. I'm not sure which one you mean, though. Let's see. I'm going to turn on this other light and see if that helps. And maybe it helps a little bit. You did, yeah, Micah, you did get me before, though. You absolutely did. Let's see. No Dragonovs, but I do have a Romanian PSL. I sold my 03A3 because I'm an idiot. Hey, it happens, man. I'm trying to think of I've regretted everything I've gotten rid of. As far as, I'm trying to think of the ones I really regret. I had like a Mosin PU, sniper and all that. I got rid of it. I traded it with a VZ 2008 for, it's a pretty good deal, I think. That right there, the Nambu, that Type 95 Japanese sword, and a Type 38 Arasaka. So I think it was a decent deal, but I don't know. Now I wish I had all of it. So I don't really get rid of much, Andrew, at this point. I've kind of, anytime I traded a Glock for a Remington rolling block. That one I don't really regret too much. But I'm trying to think of some other stuff. Got rid of a Mossberg Shockwave a while back. Kind of wish I didn't. And I did trade away a Colt SP1. And I regretted that, so I eventually got another one. But, yeah, that guy. The Mosin PUs have went up. So it might not have been a good deal at this point. I think this sword is about 1,000. That rifle, I'm not sure. Probably, safe bet, probably 600-700. I should have just said 800, not 6 or 7. And then the Nambu's probably, I don't know, maybe 8 to 900, something like that. So, what gen is the M17? It's one of the first ones that came out. The SIG like sent him back to the Army sent him back to SIG early on, so that's how I was able to get it. But I have a Colt Army Action Civil War gun, very collectible. I do want to get one, Paul. Absolutely. I need some more like Civil War era guns. Sorry, I was supposed to say, what did you get rid of? I regret it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I got rid of a Mosin. It's like one of these rifles, but it has a scope on it, so it's like it's a sniper version, which is more rare. So I could do a drop test. I could, Micah, for sure. Let's see, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys all being here. I know we don't have hardly anybody compared to what we normally do, but Matthias, you haven't missed much, man. You have not missed much. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do as far as not rebranding, but a new direction for the channel. I think I might start telling stories and stuff of like interesting, like random stories about guns and stuff like that are more like, if you guys ever listen to like Mr. Ballin and like that kind of stuff, I don't know, more like paranormal stuff, not paranormal, but like interesting, like there was like the Colt family curse or whatever, who the family had a whole bunch of like unfortunate stuff happen and things like that. So my guy could do that too. I could tell some interesting stories from the Army, like how those guys did meth. Yeah, I did not, but we will see. Yeah, I love Mr. Ballin too. He's very good storyteller. It's cool that he was Navy SEAL and all that, and just seems like an all around stand-up guy. So, but I'm thinking like blending gun stuff with like Mr. Ballin, Wendigoon, stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. So, Tilly's back. Thanks for being here, Tilly. Papas, how you doing, man? It's going pretty good over here. So, yeah, appreciate you guys being here. I'll probably hop off soon. I just wanted to see if it was still, YouTube being crazy, but it seems like it is. So, but I appreciate you guys being here. And I'm still working on other like merch stuff. I've got the stickers, but I'm going to make some mugs, some hats, some shirts, stuff like that too. So we will do all that. I might even do like a Lego building video or something if that interests any of you guys. So yeah, Paul, there definitely is, man. Let's see. Here's a tidbit of information. Let's hear it, Steven. Do I have an opinion on the Lee Enfield? I like it. I've got one right here. I really like it. It's one of those that I wanted for a while. And I eventually found one, so I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm calling it a night myself. Just want to show love. Hey, no worries, bud. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. You went live earlier, didn't you? How'd your live go? I'll be waiting for the model building stream. I need to get that. I do. I should just get my parents to send it out here to me. Thanks to whoever subscribed. I saw that. I appreciate you. But yeah. If you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. I do not have a Peacemaker, Josiah, but we do have like kind of like clones, I guess. These are 22 Heritage Rough Rider, Heritage Barkeep. But yeah. Yeah, one Enfield, just didn't know if they had bolt issues. I haven't had any issues with mine, but I'll let you know if I do. You should put that Starlight scope on your... Yeah, I should. I need to get that. That's also back in North Carolina, so... 3040 Crag, yeah, right there. The Trapper, oh my gosh. Crag, the Crag rifle, I guess. And what was I going to say? Morning, thanks for being here. That's a nice collection. Just another random commenter or commentator. Thank you. I appreciate you. Micah, not you. Yeah, we do have a lot of Red Dead guys in here. I get it, bro. Let cars go for buttons. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Thanks for whoever subscribed. I appreciate that. But yeah. Let's see, guys. I will probably hop off in a couple minutes, but we'll see. Andrew, we're gonna have to play some Battlefield at some point. And maybe we'll even stream it. I don't know. So I am eating Duke's mayonnaise. I had a couple sandwiches. like 5 minutes before I started this, and I was eating Dukes. So, look at the Mosin, so many 50 rifles. Yeah, I know. That guy, absolutely. I got about 8 of them. And one of them I can't remember which one. It might have been that one. I got for like, I don't know, 300-400 bucks. And the guy threw in some ammo, that whole crate right there. I didn't know he was going to throw in all that ammo. That's worth a decent amount now. That was a couple years ago, so. No, yeah, you're good. You're good, Andrew, absolutely. Do I have any other YouTube channels? I used to have I used to do plane spotting and stuff, so I had a channel for that. I had a little bit of footage of me flying on there, but I don't post on there anymore, so. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, we'll have to play some Battlefield. Andrew, I got to re-download it. It was, I need to delete it or something for deleting. I was downloading like the Bluey game or something for my kids. So, hey, Thunderbird, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Whew, Josiah, that's awesome, man. Do I have a Winchester? I do. I've got one Winchester. It's this Model 1200 right here. It's a trench shotgun from like Vietnam era. Yeah, it's like 60 for 40 rounds. Yeah, no, it's went up, that's for sure. So, when am I going to finish Red Dead? I don't know. The gunplay in Battlefield has been nerfed because they want COD players. Ah, man, that sucks. Yeah, dude, we got the whole Red Dead Redemption gang in here. It's crazy. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys got questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. And let's see, I'll just set up I'm just going to sit down, let you guys see me while I talk. Might as well, because we don't have too much crazy stuff going on. Let's see. All right. Move over here. Let me move this down. I knew you were going to say that, Mike, immediately. You had that like typed out, ready to go. So, yeah, I definitely played some 2042. I'm going to make this a little bit, go down a little bit. So, but I used to play a lot of 2042. I like Battlefield 1 the most, I think, but yeah. You have my email, just send me a message. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. Let's see. I don't think we have Arthur in here yet. Maybe I missed it, but but yeah, so I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna like lead the direction of the channel and stuff like that. So Goose from Top Gun, if he became a dad, I think he was a dad, right? Something like that, because the next Top Gun he had a kid, I think. So 30-06, I've got a Garand, an M1 Garand. That's the only 30-06 I've got though. So must ask you a question. Yeah, absolutely. Bro looks like he should fly P-47. That would be nice. I'd fly both of those. Definitely be cool. But right now I'm just flying a Cessna 172. So eventually I'll get flying other cool stuff, but not quite yet. So let's see. I'm trying to think. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, Andrew. Absolutely. Man, I'm trying to think anything. I'll probably go to the range tomorrow. I said I was going to go today, but it's so cold today. Micah, are you in the Discord? I don't think you are, right? Or maybe you are. Amazing until they get your thumb. Yes, I did get Garand thumb once. It was not great. Didn't feel great. So, awesome, man. I've always wanted my pilot's license. Dude, I understand why there's like such a high washout rate now, because I've been working on my pilot's license for like 2 years or something now. Because I kept having to move flight schools like in the Army and all that. And then winter is like a terrible time to fly. So, well, it's not terrible, but the weather makes it kind of terrible sometimes. So it depends on where you're at. But I am, but I don't really hop in all too much. Oh, you're good, man. I barely hop in too. So want to ask us anything then? I don't know. We can talk about whatever, guys. So have any great World War I weapons? I do. I've got a few. AIM 9s on your Cessna. That'd be crazy. I don't think my university would like that much, but I would. I think it'd be kind of cool. So, but you know what, guys? I think I might just hop off. You know, actually, I'm just gonna keep powering through, and we'll see if we can break through this with the live stream thing. But I do prefer the vintage rifles. Me too. I really like old stuff. I do. But will you start collecting World War II memorabilia? I've got some, yeah. Tennessee history. I think I'm subscribed to you, man. But trying to think of what I got. I've got a postcard. I'll show you. It's a little weird. Not weird, but a couple of random things. One sec. I'll just throw it on the ground so YouTube doesn't say I'm picking it up. So that's an old World War II postcard I've got. I will. And it's definitely not exactly PC, but so yeah, it's a random one from a while. I do have my Crocs on, so still waiting for you to fly a B-36 over your parents' house. Eventually, man. Eventually, get some fresh ginger if you've got a cough. I should. I really should. I was the one who stole your speech notes. Josiah, I'm confused. It's 40, was 32 degrees here in Dallas. Okay, yeah, nice, man. The mustache is right. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Did you ever get a chance to go down in a submarine in service? I did not. That would definitely be cool, but no, I didn't. So I wish. I can't imagine, dude. That's wild. A-10 or F-35, dude. I mean, they both do very different things, but I don't know. A-10s are pretty cool. F-35s are too, but I've seen them taken off and stuff like that. But yeah. Tennessee, yeah, man. I'm still in the Army now. I was like 9 years active duty, and I'm in the National Guard now. So we got like 6 inches of snow last night. Dang, Micah, that's crazy. We got a little bit of snow, but it was just like a dusting kind of thing. So I do think the A-10 is really cool. So, but obviously they fill very different roles. But thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Okay, ginger, lemon, and honey. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Absolutely. A GBU 21. What is that? Let's look it up, Micah. GBU 21. I'm sure maybe I've seen it. Or maybe not seen it, but maybe I know what it is. GBU 21. No, I have no idea. I do not know that. Laser guided. Yeah, no, it's cool, but no, I'm sure, but we all stink. I can only imagine, dude. That's wild, yeah. Have I been deployed to any of the protests? No protests or anything like that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I like having essentially like a museum in the house. So this room is just like a random museum, I guess. So I do have a couple muskets. There's an old Japanese musket right here. And I've got a Colt musket right here. It's an 1862 rifled musket. So, Tennessee History Channel. I was seeing like all the posts about the Coke and Pepsi stuff. Definitely crazy. But okay, you like the pointer. Yeah, I've got like just a random bayonet I use with this little baby hand. So yeah. If an AH-64 Apache locks a laser guided missile at me, maybe. Micah, there's only one way to find out, man. So, Steven, you saw a guy get shot at with a old musket and stuff. It sounds terrible. I'm sure it does, yeah. Personally, I haven't shot any of my muskets, so eventually I need to. Which one would I take in a zombie apocalypse? Probably the Colt SP1 up there because it's got a bayonet, and maybe that Trink shotgun because I could throw a bayonet on that. But I'd have to take the Colt Python, so I could be Rick from The Walking Dead, I reckon. Is there anything you're not allowed to own? Not really. I think there's hoops you have to jump through. There's certainly some things I'm sure you can't own. But I feel like there's like loops you can jump through, like legally, obviously, not like illegally. And I don't know. He was behind the berm. Okay. I feel like, was that administrative results, Steven? Or I don't know. I'm thinking of getting an M1 Garand stock, but they're pretty expensive. They definitely are. I've got an M1 Garand. I definitely like it. When in doubt, always take a Winchester, for sure. GPMG. Let's see what that is. GPMG. General purpose machine gun. Okay, it looks like a 240 almost. Let me see. Yeah, so general purpose machine gun right there. Essentially a 240 Bravo is what it looks like. So with like newer machine guns, typically you have to like have some sort of a like a license kind of thing. Or, I don't, what is it, an SOT or a class 3 or something? I can't remember. But you have to have some sort of reason, I guess, in the sense of like, essentially, I think you have to like be a salesman kind of thing or something like that, where you're trying to sell to the military or something like that. I could be wrong. I have no idea. But generally, most people are not going to be able to do that. But it just depends, I guess. Okay, we used to mount them on. Okay, nice, man. You oil those regularly? Yeah, definitely. Just so you know, I believe that German helmet is a Finnish one from around the era. Okay, I'll have to look into it, honestly. I got both of these in Hawaii. I was stationed out there. I got them near Pearl Harbor, actually. This is a Navy Talker helmet, U.S. Navy Talker helmet from World War II. And, well, I guess I could just show you guys. I've got another one. I'll put it on and let you guys see. A lot of you guys have seen it already, but maybe some of you haven't. We'll see. Turn that around right about there. Oh, no. I dropped it. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do that. So anyway, yeah, this is a Navy Talker helmet, World War II. I got it near Pearl Harbor. It's called a Talker helmet because you can put like a radio underneath here. That's why it's so big looking. I believe it inspired the helmet, like the Rebel helmet from Star Wars, and it looks like the dark helmet from Spaceballs. But yeah, so let's see. Anyway, kind of cool, really big, but cool. On the back, it says like, I don't know, port bearing tanker. I don't know, no idea. But should 22 LR machine pistols be allowed in public hands? I mean, like with like the FRTs and stuff, because yeah, the FRTs are definitely crazy. I don't have one yet. I'll get one probably eventually, but yeah, those things are wild. Definitely crazy. I do oil these regularly, especially like if I know I'm going to be gone for a while. I try to oil them all, wipe them down and all that. So, can I get a T80? I don't know if maybe. I'm sure someone in America has a T80. Probably it would have to be probably demilled and stuff, but they probably have one somewhere. Anyway, a T80 isn't a tank. Yeah, I think so. Because you can have a tank, you could have like a Sherman or something like that, but it can't, like the gun can't fire. But maybe there's a way you could probably, I'm sure like destructive device stuff, you could probably go through a process. I don't know, though. I've never looked into it. So, which one malfunctions the most? Probably the Nambu. It's a Japanese World War II handgun. It is right there. That one definitely, I can't get through a magazine. I can barely get through one round without it malfunctioning. Now, it could be the ammo, but I think it might be the gun. I don't know. So, anyway. But there's a few others that malfunction. I'm trying to think what does. You can't really, I guess none of these up here really malfunction. The Desert Eagle gave me some issues, but it's good now. So, yep, these are all real guns, completely real. Let me see, turn that around. So yeah, these are all real. There's a BB gun right there, but all these are real. So, but yeah, that's some other stuff right here. Anyway. Would you trust a high point enough to EDC? I personally wouldn't. Mine hasn't given me any issues, but of course, like when I need it, it probably would. Just because that's how life works, it seems like. So I personally wouldn't trust my life with it, but it does run pretty well. It's one of the older ones, so maybe it's just broken. I don't know. What's another one that malfunctions a lot? I'm trying to think. Okay, let's see. I don't know if the magazines on my M1 carbine are just, maybe I need new ones, but it does malfunction a decent amount. Could be ammo as well, but, or maybe user error, possibly. So, this one's a little quirky. Loading that magazine's a little bit of a pain. I always, like, remember playing Call of Duty and stuff and being like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Now I understand why they didn't really catch on. The magazine's just a little weird. Yes, Mike, I do. What's more powerful, the Desert Eagle or that crazy Cyclops? Cyclops for sure. That thing is insane. The Desert Eagle's, very, very powerful as well. But that, man, that's insane. Let's see. Tennessee. I don't know if I've been to that Bass Pro. I've been to Pigeon Forge when I was younger. I'm from like North Carolina, so I'm familiar with Pigeon Forge. Everybody would go there. It's either Pigeon Forge or like Myrtle Beach is where people would go. But I need to go check it out. So, because I live out here near Kansas City, so I go to the World War One museum. That's a cool one. If you guys are ever out this way, definitely check it out. It's a cool one for sure. I'm trying to think of a. When I lived in Hawaii, I went to the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum and stuff like that. So, got to see lots of airplanes and stuff. That was really cool too. So. Video games, movies, and shows change perception a lot. Oh yeah, definitely. Thunder, absolutely. Watching the videos of that, yeah, the Cyclops is crazy. It's insane. It could definitely, probably take a bear or something like that, but it is one shot and it recoils like crazy. So I definitely flinch whenever I shoot that. So, sorry, I'm showing my knees in the frame, I guess. But yeah. Oops. What else? You guys got any questions? We could talk about whatever. So, should MRE spoons have a bayonet look? Probably. I think a couple of people have gotten kills with the MRE spoons, right? I think so. But I haven't. I haven't done anything crazy like that. So, is Hawaii livable? I always thought of Hawaii as a vacation resort. Yeah, no, it's definitely definitely a beautiful place to live. I lived there for about 3 years. I was stationed there. Definitely beautiful. I miss it. My kids were, they had the best time. Just take them to the beach every day, and they were always super tan. I guess we all were, but it's a little expensive. But Carmel, can you say the word Carmel? Yeah, or do you mean caramel? Caramel. I don't know how I even say it now that I think about it. No wonder it cut your hand. Yeah, absolutely. I believe my great grandpa was in World War One, but I don't know. I don't know if I had any people either. But I do have. There's a World War One. It's a U.S. lieutenant's like all of his stuff from the war. His family's getting rid of it, so I tried to get all of it to keep it together. So, how's it pronounced? Carmel, like the city. I used to live near Carmel, well Monterey, in California, but I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I would go back to Hawaii if I could, for sure. The gun laws are not great in Hawaii, but living out there is nice. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. You guys are the best. Massively jealous. I was never stationed anywhere good. Yeah, man, I'm sure. Like, what? That'd be crazy to just be on a submarine. That's wild. Definitely cool, but the sweat ooze you out on deserts? What do you mean, Micah? I'm confused. Someone in our family stole my great grandfather's World War. Oh man, Tennessee. That sucks, man. Submarines go where clouds live. Yeah, dang, dude, that's wild. Definitely be cool. I'm trying to think like, well, maybe it would be cool for the first like day or two, and I feel like yeah, you probably are ready to get out of that. Let's see. But yeah, Tennessee, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That really sucks. All right. So guys, I will probably hop off in a minute. The Carmel. Oh, you mean like? Yeah, I think I just said caramel. I think. Caramel. I think caramel is what I say. Yeah, Andrew, I'm sure, man. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move this back. Let's see. Move that there. Wrong. What's the right saying, Micah? How do you say it? How? Do you get to keep your issued guns? You don't. Not anymore. I wish, but yeah, no. Let me try to move that. Let's see. Yeah, you don't get to keep your guns anymore. I think you used to, obviously, but not anymore. I wish. I wish I could. So I'm not sure this caramel thing has a meaning here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's always like highly debated. Caramel, pecan, stuff like that. So, but oh yeah, aluminium. But I believe I have pieces of his visor cap, and my pa forgets stuff a lot. So okay, well hopefully he does, man. I hope he does. So, dude, I hate blue cheese. I like ranch, but it depends on the ranch. Some ranches are just not good. Others are good, but gun concept: a pistol that uses mag that also sorts a empty shell. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. Good. New Orleans. New Orleans. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm like overthinking it. So, you just got an AI ad. Does it give you guys ads on this? I think like I click like monetize and it has ads, but I try to click low frequency. Maybe I should just turn them off, to be honest. So, set it right the second time. Nice. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I don't typically eat pineapple on pizza. My wife likes pineapple on pizza, but personally, I don't really like it. So, do I like winter? I do like the winter. Yeah, I like winter because I was used to like living in Hawaii for like 3 years of just summer every day. So I was like super ready for winter or just like a change of season. But of course now I miss it. So going to the beach on, like we would take the kids to the water park on Christmas Eve or whatever, and that was kind of, I didn't realize how good it was, I guess. So I'm Scottish, so I'm always asked to say purple burglar alarm. Man, no, I believe I've been seeing some like random Scottish like videos, I guess, where people are pronouncing things. So, dude, Mike, I don't even know how I say that. I don't know. It's yeah, that sauce is just weird, dude. So, Worcestershire, something like that. I don't know. That's the best I can give you. Um, but yeah, trying to think of anything interesting. Any interesting stories? Um, I don't know. How do you say ketchup? Just ketchup. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of any interesting stories from the military or anything like that. Um, it's not. Yeah, I didn't think it was spelled that way either. So, Huck, I wish I could grab these guns. YouTube won't let me. I can't touch anything on a live stream. But I can on videos and stuff. So, that's just how it is. Do I like bread? I do. I do like bread. Depends on the bread, but yeah, I do. I can say that. I can, Micah. I used to confuse the Scottish accent with the Russian accent. Okay. I feel like those are definitely very different accents. Um, but let's see, guys. Yeah, I might just hop off, to be honest, and go help my wife get the kids down for the night and maybe make some dinner or something. I don't know. We were watching football today. I don't know if any of you guys watch football. We're near Kansas City, so we watched the Chiefs game and all that, but they definitely got knocked out of the playoffs, so it is what it is. What movies and shows do you like watching? So right now, I'm trying to think of what we've been watching. I do watch like cartoon stuff sometimes, so like regular show, Adventure Time, The Simpsons, but also I really like Band of Brothers, The Pacific, stuff like that. Documentaries on stuff like that too. So it's football. It's football, not soccer, but even though I know it's all so weird, but what movies do I like though? I don't know. I don't know. South Park. Yeah, I've watched South Park. It's been a while, but I used to watch that. Trying to think what else. I don't know. But definitely watches My Little Sister Can't Be. Wait, what? What is that, Micah? Do I like Disney? I do watch Star Wars stuff too. I feel like Disney makes some decent stuff, but Disney's like, I don't know. They're like kind of a monopoly on a lot of stuff now. So I think they're merging with Hulu or something at some point. So I want to make a video of me shooting a 22 in my World War II uniform, but YouTube would, you'd probably be fine, honestly, Tennessee, as long as you're like, It should be fine, to be honest. As long as you don't do a live. On a video, you'd be fine. But my favorite color is blue. I love blue. A show. That's wild, Micah. And Cody, do you watch WWE? I don't think I've ever watched WWE to be honest. So nothing against it. A lot like I'm from the South, so a lot of people love that. WWE, NASCAR, stuff like that. I have been to a few NASCAR races, but never watched WWE. So favorite food, I really like. I had some like food in Afghanistan, some like kebabs and stuff like that. It was like lamb kebab, I think. That was like the best food I ever had. I've tried recreating it. I can't. So if I could, I'd go over to Afghanistan just to have some more of their food. But I feel like the Taliban would like snatch me, so I probably won't. But yeah. Anyway. But if you guys got questions, certainly chat. We used to put Disney films on the mess at sea. Everyone said they hated it. But then, that's how it goes, man. I feel like that's also, like, anytime my wife watches anything, like, reality TV, I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch it. And then I end up getting sucked into it. So, the Middle East does have some tasty food. What Cartoon Network show do you like watching? Regular show, for sure. I like Adventure Time. What else? I'm trying to think of what I watched growing up. I feel like that was... My brain's not working now. I can't even remember. Military for you. Yeah, definitely. Oh, absolutely. But, man, I'm trying to think of anything interesting, but I can't. I have no idea. But, guys, I reckon I will hop off. It's been almost an hour now, so I do watch Netflix. And I've watched some Rick and Morty. Haven't really watched any BoJack. Candy Crush ID. I used to play Candy Crush. It's been a while. Years. So, I don't think I've ever watched Walker, Texas Ranger. I'll have to check that out. So, but yeah. Guys, I'm going to hop off. I'll be back on definitely tomorrow. I think I'm going to prioritize going to the range, trying to make some long-form videos, maybe telling some interesting stories or something. I'm not exactly sure, but seems like the live stream thing is like not really working right now. So maybe YouTube will fix the settings and stuff. I don't know. So, I will tell a story, military story that I think is kind of funny. So we did some training out in California. It's like a big training exercise. It's called NTC. It's like the National Training Center or something. Anyway, you go out there for like a month or so, and you spend 2 weeks like out in the field. And anyway. So I took my phone, even though you're not supposed to. They tell you not to take your phone with you. I took it anyway. I had it in my gas mask container, which was on my hip. And so I go into the porta potty to text my wife, who was my fiance at the time. And I was like, this is the perfect place to hide my phone. No one will ever find it there. And then like I open up the gas mask container on my hip to get my phone. And my phone goes flying out of the gas mask container. And it hits the rim of the porta potty, bounces off the rim, and falls into the porta potty completely. And it was like slow motion. It was like time slowed down, and so I had to like make the decision: am I gonna get it? Am I gonna leave it in there? And like this porta potty had been used. Like there's a whole bunch of people using porta potties, I guess. So anyway, I decided I have to get it because it was a brand new phone. I'd literally just gotten it before that training. So I take my hand, I shove it down there, and I have to fish around for a second, and then I find it, and it was pretty crappy, no pun intended. So I'm gonna eat your hubcaps on your Prius. Go for it, buddy. I think I'm missing one actually. So have you ever had a Cadillac? I have not. This is the Formula One team thing. It's a new Cadillac Formula One team thing. So anyway. But yeah, no, that sucked. It sucked. I went to go wash my hands, and there was no water, so I had a whole bunch of soap and just poop on my hands. So, what kids movies do you not like? I don't like Ice Age. I don't like the first one, and trying to think because like before school, my parents would always play these like movies for my little brother, I guess. I only have one. And So it like ruined it for me. Ice Age, and there's a couple others I can't even think. So, bro, definitely thought about licking it off. No, Micah, that's crazy, dude. Let's hear it, Andrew. What you got? What you got? What kids movies? What other ones do I not like? I can't even remember off the top of my head. Ice Age is definitely one I don't watch anymore. But maybe Madagascar as well. Same reason. So Cars as well. My wife just texted me. I guess she's watching. So I don't like watching Cars either because they're all good movies, but I had to watch them like 30 times. So do you watch Nickelodeon? I used to. I used to watch SpongeBob. Not as much as my wife did. She's a nerd for SpongeBob. But used to watch like Fairly Odd Parents, lots of stuff. Got a Kings Bay, just pulled in with a submarine. My mate asked me to wear my phone, and he said, no, it's okay. I got mine in the beret. Oh, no. Andrew, that's crazy, dude. That sucks. I feel like that probably happens a decent amount, right? Bro's hating on all good kid movies. Yeah, no, it's my little brother's fault. I had to watch it like every day before school. So yeah, I hate them now. I don't hate them. I just don't want to watch them. So, but I'm trying to think. I've been trying to get my kids to watch some stuff, but they think it's boring. I'm trying to think. Trying to get them to watch Harry Potter. They don't want to watch it. Some Star Wars stuff. Not really like, more like the cartoon Star Wars stuff for them. But I got to blame it on the siblings. So, anyway, yeah, I don't know. So. Anyway, yeah, for a week, his missus was giving... No, I bet, dude. I bet. That's wild. But, guys, I'm going to hop off. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to try to make some videos. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. You can't go wrong doing what's right. I do appreciate you guys. But, bye. Love you.